Hello everyone, this is Will. About a month ago, I bought a Chevy Silverado 3500 dually diesel 2020 high country. And just a day or two ago, I watched a video from a guy named Tim in Nebraska. He's got a YouTube channel called Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk. And he was going over his new pickup truck with the lights that it has inside the vehicle and on the outside, so you can get an idea of what it looks like with these trucks. There's not a whole lot of videos showing all the lights and the camera features in the dark, so that's what I decided to do tonight. So I hope you enjoy it. So here are the floodlights for looking towards the back of the vehicle on the mirror. If I turn around this way, here are the floodlights that go to the front of the vehicle off the mirror. Here's the camera coming off of the mirror. Right there's the camera for the front of the truck. And there's the camera for the back of the truck, the light for the back of the truck. And then up in there, it's the camera and the light for the bed of the truck. Alright, so now we're going to do backing up to my trailer in the dark. There is a street light behind me giving some illumination, and my neighbor's got a bunch of Christmas lights on, so it's not completely dark. So let's see what it looks like. It's looking forward because I'm in park rather. Okay, I'm in reverse now, so now we're looking backwards. As you can see, I've got the lines. You can turn those off. Now it's just a single line off of the hitch, no lines, and back to this one. I think this one works a little better. So I've got the overhead view as well as the rear view, and you can see the sidewalk and the road and the ER pod back there. Oh, and you can see the bending lines here, so you can get an idea where the sweep of the front will go if I keep this arc. And as I get closer, I'm actually going to get a rumble in my seat. It's going to let me know that there's something back there. I should look behind me. Okay, there's the rumble and the warning. So let's try and aim for this. The blinking light's kind of annoying. I kind of wish there was a way to turn that off. Alright, so now you can see the front of the trailer now here. So I'll drop down into this view. You can see the leg. Getting more rumbling in the seat to let me know I'm about to hit something. Alright, so I keep going if I was actually hitching up, but I'm not. Let's pull forward, give you an idea what it looks like. So now we're pulling forward a little bit. There you go. One additional light is the heads-up display. The heads-up display can be in 4 different modes. First we'll start with the brightness. This is max bright. I can dim it all the way off and bring it all the way back. Max bright. I can raise the HUD, lower it, and then there's a total of 4 different displays I can have here. This shows my current speed and the speed zone I just went through. Here's the same thing, except now on the left hand side it shows your ability to keep vehicles in front of you. There's a feature for how close you were traveling to another vehicle in front of you. It will show a vehicle symbol in front of my truck symbol if there's a vehicle ahead of me. There's just a compass setting. Here's showing the attitude of the truck as well as what drive mode I'm in, and back to where I was. So we're in front of the 2020 Chevy Silverado 3500 heavy duty dually diesel high country. I have all the exterior lights turned on. you can see off of the mirrors, the flood lamps are on. It's just sitting in all the lights on it. You can see the flood lamp on the side illuminating the side of the vehicle. I've had a truck for a couple days short of a month. Don't have all the paperwork yet to get the plates. I'll set it up so you can see and cycle the different lights on and off. Here we have all my typical lighting with all the instruments for your climate control, all the other in the center console, and then the camera to go. Here's my lights for everything up on top. Got over here lights on the side of the passenger door for locks, and as well as for the window. And over here, let's start with the center. So we have the display. We also have on the steering wheel, cruise control. We've got more controls over here for phone, everything else. Over here is the controls for all the lights, as well as for all the windows, door locks. So now we have the lights for the front part of the cab. Didn't do too bad of a job lighting up the interior. And then let's look at the back here. So the back gets lit up okay. I got a lot of junk back here right now. Give you an idea what it looks like in the back. So all the exterior lights are on. Got my flood lamps that are going down the side, and flood lamps on the mirrors, as well as the flood lamps on the mirrors that are facing forward. They're all turned on. Start with the forward view. We also have the top-down view. This button cycles that one on, off and on. This one I think works better with both of them on. More situational awareness. Okay, let's do the back one. Weird fisheye one. It's looking down the sides from the mirrors, looking backwards. Looking down from the mirrors, looking forward. You're specifically looking for the tire. It's looking into the bed of the truck. Cheat button. Looking down on the hitch. Play with the auto lights on this Chevy Silverado 3500 2020 model. You're going to see the hopefully the high beams click on and click off on their own. They're currently on as soon as I came out of town. There they go. Okay, here we go. The auto high beams are off, and here it should turn back on. Maybe not because the car in front of me. Until this car gets past me, and we'll see if the auto high beams. His lights just went down. Mine are still on low beams. And there they went. Just came back on. I didn't do anything. The vehicle smart enough to do it for itself. Here's the dash with auto high beams on. I just gotta wait for another vehicle to come around the corner and it'll shut off on their own. So auto high beams are on, and the car will sense the headlights of another vehicle. It will automatically drop to low beams. There went the high beams. And they're back on. So that's the high beams auto feature in the 2020 Silverado 3500. There went to high beams again. There went to high beams again. Lights never came back on because another vehicle popped up. And they're back on. And this is set when you're down here. The auto feature comes on. Takes care of all the lights for you. One last thing I forgot is my rear view mirror. This is in video mode. I can flip it over to regular mode. I can see the vehicles and stuff behind me, but it actually works better, I think, with video mode. There is a limitation to it though, and that is when you're in the complete dark. So I'm driving through town, so it displays really well. But when you're in complete dark and there's a vehicle coming up behind you, when you're out in the country, their headlights tend to over brighten the display, I guess, and flood it out so you can't really see what's really behind you. So I'm going to drive around a bit, see if I can get a car behind me so you can get an idea what it looks like while a vehicle's behind you in town. Alright, so we're in town, and I finally got a vehicle behind me. You can see, it looks really good. I can see him coming up, nice and clear. Oh, he pulled off. Here we go. Hopefully this guy comes up so you can get a better idea what it looks like. In town with the vehicle behind me using the mirror, the video. And that's, I'm seeing it quite right. Girl. That's not too bad in town. So hopefully this guy follows me out of town. He's not keeping up. Alright, so let's see what it looks like when I go back to mirror. Can't quite see because I'm blocking the mirror, but so on the mirror in the dark, I think it works better. But in town, it works better when there's background lighting to help illuminate that. He's kind of washed out. Let's go back to, I don't know if I've got this angled out.